Making plans and setting goals are real key tools for making any idea, project or dream happen. They're proven time and time again as the essential way of breaking down a large project into small, bite-sized chunks. And it's a way of getting rid of the anxiety of trying to make major change happen. As a coach, it's effectively how upon which the practice is based. So we look at trying to get people to think of what their big dream is, what's their big goal, what's the thing that really inspires them. And then after that, we use a number of different tools to try and break that down so that they have more time-defined goals to make that happen. There's lots of thinkers, lots of ideas people that are really studying the process of plan making and setting goals. People like Scott Belsky, in his book Making Ideas Happen, is a big proponent of this. So his idea of creativity times organisation equals impact, really, and the making the plan is the organisation. So how do we actually do this? Well, one of the great tools is the exact model of setting goals. Exact stands for the EX is exciting. So you have to make that main goal exciting. Then you have to make them accessible. So you've got to make them measurable. How are you going to know that you've reached that goal, that you've made that step? And then you've got to make your goals challenging. The reason why challenging is because unless there's a little bit of slight fear in there, sometimes you're not motivated to keep moving forward. The challenge will keep you moving faster than you normally would go. And then the final point is making it time framed. So you've got to have a sense of when will you make this goal happen. This is again another way of creating milestones, so you know where you need to be by when. So this is a very traditional way of setting goals. However, there is a big question with this. What happens if you don't have a big dream? And this is one of the problems we need to start thinking about in terms of making plans and setting goals, because it has been proven, psychiatric research has shown that a lot of people who are quite depressive are often people who set conditional goals. So their goals are about I can only be happy once I've reached that goal. And if they don't reach that goal, it can actually lead to anxiety. So we've got to find a way to be able to balance the motivation of making a plan and setting goals, but also reducing the level of anxiety. And a good suggestion for this is Herminia Ibarra's book, Working Identities, where she studied people who had actually made major changes in their life. And what she realised is it wasn't making the plan and setting the goals that had them moving forward. It was actually having them explore questions, having them explore areas of interest that might motivate them. So they created what she calls crafted experiments. So small experiments where they could explore and experience what that change was like. So it's very much about, rather than pitching forward and saying, I need to be here in 3 months or else, it's very much about saying, I'm interested in this and pulling the thread of that interest. So when you're going through this process, still think big, be adventurous, be courageous, but be very gentle with yourself. This is all about finding experiences, finding knowledge, and being inspired. So really, it's just quite simple to say, just go for it. Try it, see how it feels.